Hey everybody, my name is Brian Emerson. I'm Vice President for Enrollment at Villa Maria, and today I'm joined by Maddie Jensen. Hi Maddie.
Hi there, how are you?
Hey, so Maddie, you are a business major going into your senior year, is that right?
Yep. Yep.
Cool. And Maddie does a bunch of stuff on campus. She's work study in our admissions office. So I get to see her every so often there. And you're also on the bowling team and that kind of stuff, right?
Yep. So I also do student ambassador work too, which is also pretty cool. So I see all the little freshmen come in.
They're not little freshmen.
Sorry.
Very cool. So Maddie is super involved on campus. What attracted you to studying business?
I like how lucrative it is. I really didn't know what I wanted to do coming out of high school. I really had no real world experience outside of waitressing and that kind of food service job. So I kind of wanted something that I had options in because I'm not someone that really likes to put myself in a little box. So I think that I can go in any direction with it. I still am not too sure what I want to do with it, but I like that I have options.
Nice, nice. What do you like about the business program at Villa?
It's tiny. I really like how tiny it is. All your teachers know you on a first name basis and they know more about your life than your parents probably do. So it's really nice to have that intimate kind of setting where you can ask them if you need help. You can say, hey, this is what I've got going on right now. Can I have a little bit of slack, or can I have a little extra help? Or can you give me a little more work? This is too easy for me. So it's nice to go either way with it. I like how small it is.
Very cool. And for a person going into it who may not have known exactly what she wants to do, the business program at Villa offers some different avenues. So you can kind of build the foundation for doing business management or doing HR work, or even going into sales, or lots of different aspects within business. There's tons that you can do. So that's pretty cool. But you have not stayed still as a business major, right? You
Yeah.
are you still work.
Yep.
You've done internships, right? Tell us a little bit about all the different things that you do.
So I am working right now at an internship. It's not for college credit, but I got it because of the previous internship I did take for college credit. So my very first internship was only like a couple weeks. I did it with the YMCA and their marketing department to kind of see what it's like working for a not-for-profit. It was very interesting, but I learned that I don't necessarily want to work for a not-for-profit. So it's nice to learn what you don't like. It's nice to learn what you do like. My second internship was with ASTPS, which is a nice little tax firm. Super great company, awesome people. It was an amazing internship. I worked there full time over the summer, and I learned more with Excel than I knew that program could ever do. So that was really cool because you learn in the classroom things, but once you get out into the real world and see how it's actually applied, it gives you a different perspective. So then after that internship is how I got the one I'm with now. I work in export sales for Lactalis, and it's a full year internship. So I've still got about 6 months to go, but it's definitely shown me, I've had kind of like 3 different aspects of the business field to kind of figure out where I want to go.
Yeah, that is awesome to get that real experience and to put the skills into action. Have these all been paid internships or unpaid?
My first one with the YMCA was unpaid. It was only a couple weeks. So it was more of like a job shadow than an internship kind of a thing. But the rest of my internships have been paid.
Very cool that you were fortunate to be able to find that. I know it's really hard for college students to find internships that are paid. It's hard to take all that time, but it is so worth it to get the experience. How do you think the internship experience has benefited you in your education at Villa?
I think it's really helped me figure out what I don't want. So my major is in marketing, but I found out that I'm not really leaning towards marketing. I'm leaning more towards international business. So I have a major in marketing, or a minor in marketing, but I have a concentration in digital media marketing, which taps a little bit into coding, which is really helping me with what I'm doing now in international business. So I was able to add on a concentration to really help me shift a little bit more towards where my interests have shifted over the 4 years that I've been at college. So it's
That's
nice to have
cool.
that flexibility.
Yeah, and that flexibility and adaptability is huge. Like employers nowadays, they want they want you to have skills. So they want you to be, like an expert in this or certified in that. But
Mhm,
really what they also want is to have those soft skills and those flexible skills, like
mhm.
being able to communicate, being able to think on your feet, being able to react, work on a team. And so you can take your marketing education and what you've learned there, adapt that to a different setting and still be really successful. That's cool. That's a really good sign.
Yep. So a lot of the little things, it's hard to get an internship in the beginning. It was very hard my freshman year for me to find anything. Um, but the biggest thing that helped me is after freshman year in a couple classes for the business program, we had the opportunity to work with HubSpot and some other like Google Analytics and things like that. And throughout the duration of the course, you were certified in those kind of things. So having that little thing to tack onto my resume while I was getting credit for my courses really helped to kind of boost my resume while not really having to tack on anything extra onto my course load already. It was already
Yeah, that's a great point. And
there.
especially in this day and age, you're gonna, you graduate from college, you're gonna have a diploma, you're gonna have your degree, whatever that is. But there's other things along the lines, like badges and certifications, and just like expertise or knowledge that you can gain that can make you more marketable out there
Yeah.
after college and help you get jobs and
The
internships.
Google Analytics thing was probably the biggest one.
Definitely, those are great skills to have.
Yeah, for anyone though, like it's not even a business major. Like they look for that in anything. If someone's gonna take the couple hours to be able to go through it, they're gonna look at that and be like, someone's willing to put in the extra work. So that's
Awesome.
nice.
So, Maddie, I know from watching you work at our front desk at the Felician Hall for admissions, you're a go-getter, you're persistent. So I know even if you say it was hard to land that internship, I know you worked your tail off to get that done. What kind of tips would you give to a student who's considering, should I do an internship? What should I do? What kind of tips would you give them?
Well, you have to do an internship. Like, regardless of course requirements and anything, everybody should really have to do an internship. I don't think you really know what you want to do until you're in the job field and kind of see what it's actually like. Not that the classroom isn't important, but you need to, everything's different once you get to the real world. You learn the roots in the classroom, but then you actually have to apply it. And that application is really what you learn with the internships. So it's required for, I know it's required for the business program. I'm not really too sure about other programs, but for us, we have one required internship, and I decided to take on a couple extras. Just because with that first internship, I learned that it wasn't really what I wanted. So I needed to figure out more and outside of the classroom. It's just a different setting, different people, and building those contacts is huge. Actually, someone at Villa got me my internship that I have now. So that was great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you gave so many great points of advice there. I really encourage students that if they can, do more than just one internship. Like if you can afford it or you can find one that's paid, just
Yeah.
get out there, do it. Even if your summer job, isn't just washing cars at Delta Sonic, like do a summer job that has, real translatable skills and experience to what you think you're going to do for a career. And I really like what you've done trying to get out there and advance your career. That's awesome.
Yep.
Good work. So you are also a student athlete at the college. You are on the bowling team.
I am.
Talk to us a little bit about what it's like being a student athlete, about trying to manage all this time, all these internships, all your studies with being an athlete.
Yeah, so I mean, time-wise, I have a planner that if I lost, I would probably have a mental breakdown. It has my entire life in it.
Nice.
It's literally broken down by the hour. So I think planning and organizing is the key with juggling all of that. I really have to set aside time to study. I have to set a time aside to do my homework. It's not I'll get to it later, because I won't. Netflix is there, so I will pick Netflix, like most college kids will. So it's really about organization. Sports wise, I think my favorite part about being a student athlete is that it gets me integrated with other kids and other programs. So I'm the only kid on the team that's in business administration. Some of them are in animation, some are in photography, some are in OT, PT. So it's a little mishmash of everyone, which is really nice to get people from other places that can also help me with my projects, and then I can help them with their projects. So it's a nice little mix of us to kind of help each other.
Nice. And you mentioned like real world earlier. being a student athlete and trying to manage your time, like you said,
Mhm.
that's real world stuff, trying to
Yeah.
prioritize all your activities and get everything done. If you can do it successfully at the college level, at the college sport level, you're going to be able to do it successfully after college. And that's
Yep.
stuff that can go on your resume.
It's weird working a 9 to 5. This is the first time I've worked it's hard to plan after that. If you're used to the college schedule and you go to a 9 to 5, you're like, wait, my whole day is gone.
Totally. So you're going into your final year, your senior year at Villa.
Mhm.
What are you looking forward to? We're coming back to campus in the fall.
Yep.
It's going to be a little different, but we're going to be there working together to keep everyone safe, a little physically distanced. But what are you looking forward to this fall?
This fall, I took extra classes throughout, so I pretty have a really light course load my senior year. So I'm very excited for that. It's nice. I miss all the people. We see each other online and everything like that, but I miss being able to walk into the cafeteria and grab a snack and say hi to people or just chill out in between classes. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure everyone on campus has seen me nap in the library in between classes. So kind of just miss seeing everybody and everything. So it'll be nice to get back to that.
Yeah, it's going to be great to see people again.
Yeah.
Maddie, thanks so much for sharing everything about, being a business major and about your internships. Good work. Keep it up. I can't wait to see you on campus in the fall.
We'll see you then. Have a good one.
Thanks.